Hello guys and gals, welcome to the video and channel. It is Frankie. Today we are talking about Lordstown Motors, and before I carry on I must say this is a place for discussion and not advice, as I am not a financial advisor, but I am very bullish on this company. There's a few reasons why. I actually tend to swing trade them at the moment, and I've actually doubled my original investment. I think I've even tripled it. I don't actually know the numbers because trading 212. I can't actually tell exactly. I just can't be asked. But I know that I've sort of doubled to tripled what my original investment was on them by swing trades alone. And mainly because I find them quite predictable at the moment, as far as we're going up to those highs of the 27s, 28s, and a little bit further sometimes. And we've done this on the last 3 occasions now to only dip down. I was very tentative to do it this time out, as, you know, the news of the 100k orders, non-binding orders, are more fuel to the fire. You know, at the end of the day, the news back when they pumped up the first time and went up to their first high, the news was nothing that it was today. So, you know, that was easier to swing trade. The second time it was a bit easier to swing trade. This time I wasn't quite sure if we were going to go back down and do a correction, but I was sure enough to sell, so I sold, and I did make a profit. I've actually bought back into them because at the 25 sort of stage I thought, well, this is a potentially a new support in line. I do think we might drop down to 24, 23 as the months go on, or as the weeks go on. I don't mind that. I don't mind the risk of potentially losing a little bit of money, so I'm not going to swing trade anymore. I don't mind potentially losing a slight bit of money in the short term for the overall long-term gain. But anyway, we're going to go and talk about some of the things that are actually going on with these guys at the moment, and mainly it's going to be the 100k orders that were announced yesterday, I believe, or the day before, which is big news. So if you don't fully understand Lordstown Motors yet, you're about to. Lordstown Motors said on Monday that it now has more than 100,000 reservations for its upcoming endurance electric pickup truck. So this is great news. You know, it shows interest in the company. Whilst these reservations are non-binding, so obviously that means they're not bought for yet, they're not been paid, or not. Obviously the 100,000, I think some of them have, like a few thousand have, but not all of them. Meaning that potentially these companies could say, mate, we don't like your cars anymore, we're going with someone else. I personally don't think that's going to happen, and I'll tell you my reason in a second. The total is a significant indication of interest in the truck, which is designed around the needs of commercial and government fleet operators. I think that's what's the important part, is it's based mainly for fleets. So these companies are buying a bulk load of endurance trucks for a reason. I don't know their reason, but they're doing it for a reason, and they're buying or they're putting interest in a lot of trucks. These big fleets, they have so much money that it's not just me, you, and, you know, Harry up the street ordering these trucks, and when it comes to paying, we're like, you know, I've run out of pocket money this month. It's people with a lot of money who show interest and probably need it for whatever they're getting into. So the company is operating in a former General Motors factory in Lordstown, Ohio. GM is an investor in Lordstown, has provided some technical assistance, Lordstown has said. The company confirmed on Monday that it is now building beta versions of the Endurance for testing, and it expects to begin production of the trucks for customers in September. So this is huge news. The company are actually, you know, fulfilling their promises that they're actually making so far. And again, these people that are making these pre-orders obviously see some potential in the company. They're not just pre-ordering for no reason. So this is their facility that they're doing it at. And again, you got to think of it being partnered with Workhorse as well. We'll talk about Workhorse in a later video. The revenue they can get from Workhorse building their electric vehicles in their plant and facility, that's only going to be more revenue, and they can always hire out different areas if they need to for financial reasons, hire out different parts of the facility to whoever needs it. They've got, you know, it gives them options as potential catalysts there for the future. Very quickly, receiving 100,000 pre-orders from commercial fleets for a truck like the Endurance is unprecedented in the automotive history, said Lordstown CEO Steve Burns, adding in the interest we have from federal, state, municipal and military fleets on top of that. So that's not even that's probably not even to put into the actual 100k itself. So not only that's more interest. Think of how many vehicles they might actually be interested in themselves. I think you can see why we feel that we are about to revolutionize the pickup truck industry. Is this the new Tesla? Probably not. You got to think, if we've hit 3167-ish with pretty much no news, and we've gone up to 2885-ish with really good news. Where is this company gonna go? This company has a lot of room to grow. If we're going up there, you know, there's no reason why we can't head up to the 40s, or especially when even more news comes out, why this company can't go 40 plus. Yes, we're not making sales at the moment, but you know, if you put your money where your mouth is, there's no reason why this company isn't going to make sales. It's not like they're having no interest around their vehicles. There's definitely something to this. Thanks for watching the video, guys and gals. Hopefully you are now as bullish as I am about Lordstown, or at least a little bit more interested in them as a whole. I think in personally 2022, their share price is going to skyrocket. I think if they keep going the way they're going, I feel like the 100k itself, pre-orders, is only going to go up. And we have to remember that those 100k pre-orders, if they do go up, you're looking at hopefully 50%. If they can convert 50% of those numbers, we're all going to be doing very well as shareholders. But that is pretty much that. So I'm going to be talking about another EV company in the next video. I'm going to keep that one a secret. Make sure you subscribe if you want to actually converse with me and carry on watching what I'm actually pretty much invested in. And yes, talk to me down below in the comment section. I want to know how many shares you've got in this company, if you're actually even invested in them, and what you think about Lordstown Motors. Are they hype? Are they not? What do you think? Let me know. Anyway, peace out. Have a good one. Take care.